I cannot help but wonder how many of you are looking forward to 2020 and how many of you are reluctant, perhaps wondering what the new year holds, hoping, perhaps outwardly or secretly, hoping things were different, but wondering if it will truly be the case. There are seasons come and seasons go in everyone's life. And sometimes you're not sure how or when one of those seasons, especially hard ones, will end. And I just wanted to encourage you that whatever season you are in, that God will never leave you nor forsake you. There is purpose in that season, divine purpose, good purpose for you. Sometimes the hardest seasons end up, when you look back and ironically have 20/20 vision, they become some of the most blessed seasons. You can call them blessed because of the value of what you learned that you wouldn't trade for the world. And so I just want to encourage you, someone here today who may be seeing this video and you identify with it because God He knows how to get to the heart. Man, He can get to the heart of things in less than 2 seconds. Can hit it right like a nail on the head. He can hit it and identify what's at the root of things so clearly. But for those of you who are wondering, and you hear, oh, just have faith, I want you to know that God knows exactly where you are. And sometimes, if you don't know where you are, sometimes that can be the best place to be, because God has never lost sight of you. He's never lost sight of what He's doing, what He intends to do that's good in your life, what He's working towards. He never loses sight of your original design, your original purpose. And as you allow Him to work in your life, as you submit and invite Him in, He will come. He will do a great work. He does the best work in your life. And He will see it to the end. He won't quit. In fact, sometimes He continues long after we would like Him to quit. But because He's such a God of never leaving us or forsaking us, He never quits, just to show us who He is, just to show us how much He loves us, just to show us that there will never be a time when He gives up on us, even when we would like Him to give up on us. Even when we think we're not worthy of Him continuing, or we're tired, or whatever other emotion may come up. But He's showing us that no matter what, He is completely invested in you. He will go to the nth degree for you. And there's never anything, any distance too great for Him to reach, to perform amazing things in your life. God does the greatest works in the darkest places. Why is that? I've learned in my own life that it's so that we don't muck it up, and so the enemy doesn't muck it up either. The enemy doesn't know what he's doing either. See, darkness and light are all the same to God because He is light. He needs no external light to light His way. So He knows. You just cling to Him, and because He's light, it means you'll make it to the other side too, even when it's pitch black and you can't see the next step in front of you. He will guide you through. And his next step is called faithful. He will always be faithful. He will always make a way. And he never lets go. That's the most precious part of who he is. There's many precious parts that become meaningful over the years when you go the distance with him. But I just want to encourage someone today, whatever you're going through, it's going to be okay, not because Naomi said so, not because I'm just giving you a pat answer, but because I know God to be faithful. And he will bring his people through. He will, he will, he will. So sometimes we don't need to see the next step when God knows the next step. We just need to trust him, to just sit and rest and breathe. Say, God, I don't feel it. I don't understand it. I don't know. But I choose to trust you. And that's all that matters. Because you're faithful. Because you're faithful, I can trust you. And I thank you just for that. Even when I don't know what's around the bend, I trust you because you're faithful. So breathe, take a deep breath, and know that he's there with you. He's always